I'm Steve Thomas. Welcome to the Habitat for Humanity Restore. Habitat Restores are nonprofit home improvement stores and donation centers that sell new and gently used furniture, home accessories, building materials, and appliances to the public at a fraction of the retail price. Habitat Restores are proudly owned and operated by your local Habitat for Humanity affiliate, and proceeds are used to build homes, community, and hope, locally and around the world. Whether helping customers or handling inventory, your job at the Habitat Restore is always physically demanding. We handle many heavy and irregular items, so it's important to recognize potential hazards. Injuries to staff, volunteers, donors, and shoppers can have a big impact on an affiliate's primary mission, generating the funds to help partner families build homes. So, while it's okay to go home tired, it's not okay to go home hurt. Donations are the lifeblood of every Habitat Restore. Picking up and receiving donations is part of our great customer service. But there are times when the risk of personal injury and property damage requires different options. When handling donations, make sure you know your limits and always ask for help whenever you need it. Use proper lifting techniques, which we'll cover later in this video, and make sure you have a plan before you lift. It's important to decide where you're going to move an item and how you plan to secure it. Loading customer vehicles may cause damage to upholstery, paint, and glass. So please, don't force items into vehicles. Close hatches and tailgates gently to make certain they don't contact items. Secure buggies and carts in the parking lot so they don't roll into customer vehicles. And never leave anything in a position where it could fall or roll. If possible, lay tall objects flat in the truck bed. And remember, you should never secure or tie down a purchase. This should only be done by the customer. If you have any doubt about your ability to safely load or unload customer merchandise or donations, politely decline and inform the individual that you just don't have the manpower or equipment to assist right now. True, this may mean you have to leave some donations behind, or the customer may have to come back later when the items can be safely loaded or unloaded. But remember, you can take the lead and make sure that you and your customers stay safe. I lift heavy stuff all the time, and I don't want to get hurt. So here's some techniques that will ensure that we perform our job in the safest manner. Before lifting any item, make sure you can comfortably handle the weight and you have a clear path of travel. Use the power position for a strong lift. Get close to the item with your feet shoulder width apart, bend down at the knees, and keep your back straight by keeping your head raised. Grip the load securely. Your legs should be doing the lifting. To lower the item, bend your knees. And make sure to clear your hands and feet, and always remember to keep your back straight. Whenever you carry an item, bring it close to your body and keep your elbows tucked into your sides. Avoid extending your reach, because even light items can cause injuries, especially when you carry a lot of them and for any distance. Don't twist your body, and always give yourself enough room to shift your feet and turn your whole body. This reduces stress on your back and shoulders, and it gives you the stability that you need to keep from getting hurt. Now, sometimes the best way to lift something is to use equipment. Use dollies, hand trucks, or carts when merchandise is too heavy or too large to carry by hand. Make sure you have a clear path and watch your travel speed. The faster you're moving, the harder it's going to be to make a quick stop and avoid an accident. While most Habitat Restores have a forklift, only approved licensed forklift operators may operate it. Teamwork is about protecting you, your fellow workers, and our shoppers and donors. If you see anyone handling heavy or bulky items, lend them a hand. You can prevent overworking one side of your body by rotating tasks with your fellow workers. Now, the easiest way to move an item is by using a team lift. Take the lead and make sure that you and your partner lift safely using the power position. Work together and know your limits. Being tidy and organized makes for a safer workplace. A busy day of taking in donations or a crowded day in the store can lead to improper and unsafe storage of merchandise by piling, crowding, and overloading shelves, racking, and floor space. Improperly placed items are dangerous. They are the leading cause of slips, trips, and falls. So while you work, tidy up after yourself, your fellow workers, and your customers. Keep it safe. Keep the aisles free of clutter and place items on shelves or in racks. Never allow any item to protrude from the shelves. Clean up all spills right away and place caution signs around the area of the spill to prevent anyone from slipping. All rugs, carpets, and mats should lay flat with no curled edges, bunching, or tears that could cause someone to trip. Use double-sided tape to secure them to the floor. Power cords should never run across floors or aisles. They should be in good condition and should never be used as a permanent power source. Unplug power cords nightly and never use them to power an item for more than 90 days at a time. Watch out for steps and changes in elevation, both inside the store and in the parking lot. This means uneven floors, potholes, and curbs. These could all be dangerous while loading and unloading. Keep ladders stored in an area where customers don't have access. Mark them for staff use only, and always use handrails when going up or down steps. If rolling ladders are used in your store, have a sign indicating that they're for authorized personnel only, and have a chain or a similar barrier permanently affixed to the ladder. Keep merchandise on shelving rather than on the floor, where it could be a trip hazard. Be careful not to exceed the load capacity of the racks and shelves. Some racks are clearly labeled. If you don't see a label, check with the store manager. If you have any doubts, don't use it. Immediately report any damage to your manager. Be on alert for merchandise that's leaning or unsecured, anything that could fall over. Always stack heavy objects on the bottom and lighter objects on top. Merchandise should be stable on the racks. Be sure to store products at least 18 inches below fire sprinkler heads to allow the system to operate properly and maintain fire safety standards. We use ladders all around the store, but they should only be used by store personnel and never by a customer. Always check the condition of the ladder before you use it. Step ladders should only be used when fully open and spreader bars locked. Place the ladder on stable ground, and only one person at a time should be on it. Never exceed the posted load limit. Always face the ladder whenever climbing up or down. Do not lean too far to the left or right. Never exceed the do not stand beyond this point of the ladder. Always maintain 3 points of contact, 2 hands and 1 foot, or both feet and 1 hand. Loading docks have their own set of hazards. The typical ground-to-dock height is around 4 feet, so a fall off the loading dock can be just as serious as a fall from the ladder. So check your step, stay clear of the edge, and work behind any safety railings. Keep the dock doors closed when not loading or unloading a vehicle. local Habitat Restore should provide you with additional training, which includes your store's emergency action plan, procedures for handling any hazardous materials, and the operation of any power equipment. At Habitat for Humanity, we care about you, and we want you to be safe. So please, report any unsafe conditions to the store manager. We want you to ask questions. In fact, we encourage it. Working and volunteering at the Habitat for Humanity Restore should always be a safe experience. So always follow the proper safety procedures for your safety and the safety of others. That way, we can all have fun. Thanks.